Sorry, I think you just ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would ask you to please remain standing for the singing of O Canada and God Save the Queen, led by the Mississauga Children's Choir. Please be seated. And thank you to the Mississauga Children's Choir for that beautiful rendition of our national anthem, and God Save the Queen. Good evening, Mayor Crombie and members of our new council. For those who may not know me, I'm Janice Baker, the City Manager and Chief Administrative Officer of the City of Mississauga. And I'm pleased to welcome everyone to our inaugural meeting for the 2014 to 2018 term of council. And it's a pleasure to see so many people here tonight who joined us. I would now like to welcome and introduce our new council. Mayor Bonnie Crombie, Ward 1 Councillor Jim Toby, Ward 2 Councillor Karen Raz, Ward 3 Councillor Chris Fonseca, Ward 4 Councillor Frank Dale, Ward 5 Councillor Carolyn Parrott, Ward 6 Councillor Ron Starr, Ward 7, Councillor Nando Unica. Ward 8, Councillor Matt Mahoney. Ward 9, Councillor Pat Sato. Ward 10, Councillor Sue McFadden. And Ward 11, Councillor George Carlson. We also have a very special guest who's joined us this evening, and we'd like to acknowledge Hazel McCallion, former mayor of Mississauga. I'd also like to acknowledge any of our MPs and MPPs who joined us here this evening. And I'd like to introduce the members of our leadership team who are here. Ed Sajecki, the Commissioner of Planning and Building. Gary Kent, Commissioner of Corporate Services. Martin Powell, Commissioner of Transportation and Works. And Paul Mitchell, Commissioner of Community Services. I want to say a special thank you to the talented performers who are here tonight, including the Mississauga Symphony Orchestra String Quartet, who graciously played on our way in. The Mississauga Children's Choir, conducted by Dr. Karen Daly, who we heard from just a few moments ago. And to the Metalworks production group, who have put together an impressive lighting installation that will be a part of the reception following the inaugural meeting. Special thanks to Gil Moore and his team who worked closely with city staff to bring this project to life. And of course, thank you to all of you for being here this evening. I would now like to welcome Gary Sue, Elder of the Mississaugas of the New Credit First Nation, to do our invocation.
Mayor, councillors, the city of Mississauga, we send our greetings out to you, that you recognize First Nations people of this land, because you are all treaty people just like me. But the only thing is you have to start to study the treaty that you fall underneath, and I already know them, so it's... with that, I'm going to we call it calling in our ancestors, because it's a witness to what's taking place here. That our ancestors were once part of the things that would take place in the municipals, in the governments, and so by inviting us here, you re-establish that commitment that you have to the First Nations people. So in honor of that, I'm going to sing this song. It's called, it's a song before colonial times. Its words are really simple. It's Chi Miigwech, which is our biggest thanks. It's given to the Creator. Nonde is I need and want Omadizing. And to us, it's every day you feed your body. So if you're well nourished, then your body is nourished and it has that balance. Every day we feed our minds with the things we hear and the things that we see. So right now I'm going to feed your spirit so that you can go on and carry on the business that you have to do in the coming year that's coming up.
Thank you, Gary, for that beautiful invitation. Now it is time for our new council to take their declaration of office. So I am going to turn proceedings over to Crystal Greer, our Director of Legislative Services and City Clerk, to perform the declarations of office with the new mayor and members of council. Crystal.
Thank you, Janice. Good evening, Mayor Crombie, members of council, and members of our leadership team. Before I invite Mayor Crombie to receive the mayor's chain of office, I would like to share a little bit of its background. The history behind the mayor's chain of office dates back over 1,000 years. Starting with the Dukes of Normandy, civic leaders have been decorated with an official seal originally worn on a gold chain around the neck. Today's chain of office is a modernized version of this seal. However, it remains rooted in history and tradition. The modern chain of office is composed of several elements joined together with a chain and sewn onto a velvet collar. Upon inauguration of a new mayor, the chain of office is presented and symbolically placed around the mayor's neck at the first meeting of City Council. The mayor's chain of office is worn during council meetings, official openings and parades, and other events at the discretion of the mayor. The Mississauga chain of office pays homage to our city's past, present, and future. It features the crests of the city of Mississauga's original 3 towns, the town of Mississauga, the town of Streetsville, and the town of Port Credit. Our current civic coat of arms hangs from a medallion in the center of the chain. A second coat of arms is placed on the back so that it is visible from both sides. The collar is decorated with small trilliums representing the provincial government and small maple leaves representing the federal government. A special thank you to Biko, the creator of the chain. Biko is a modern, nostalgic jeweler that draws inspiration from memories of the past. Their passion for creating pieces that tell a story fits nicely with the history behind the mayor's chain of office. I would like to especially thank Corrine Anastopoulos, who is with us this evening. Corrine, do you want to stand up? Corrine crafted the chain of office by hand for us to present this evening. Mayor Crombie, I would now like to ask you to come forward for your declaration of office and the presentation of the chain.
I, Bonnie Crombie, having been elected to the office of the mayor in the municipality of the city of Mississauga, do solemnly promise and declare that I will truly, faithfully, and impartially exercise this office to the best of my knowledge and ability. I have not received and will not receive any payment or reward or promise thereof for the exercise of this office in a biased, corrupt, or in any other improper manner. I will disclose any pecuniary interest, direct or indirect, in accordance with the Municipal Conflict of Interest Act. I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II, and I make this solemn promise and declaration conscientiously, believing